names. I mean, these days, some of the people are real. They pay money to charity to be in the books. That's always fun. They want to be baddies, goodies. They want to be bodyguards to gangsters. They want to be high-class brothel madams. One person paid for the restaurant to be mentioned. One woman paid for her cat to be mentioned. There's a few of them in each book. So if I'm using names, I'll usually get them out of the phone book. One book, it was all names of Celtic football players. All the surnames were names of Celtic football players at that time. But somebody will come up to you and say, "Oh, actually, that is my name." I mean, there's a guy called Malcolm Fox, for example, who lives in Sheffield, and I did a signing in Sheffield. He said, "Can you sign it to Malcolm Fox?" He said, "Yeah, it's my name." And I'll check. I mean, for example, in this one, I've got if somebody's playing a prominent role and maybe they're a bad person, I'll usually Google it and just check and see is there someone with that name, and is their profession or where they live close enough that they could have a go at me in a court of law. I mean, years ago there was a Rebus novel. Was it Hanging Garden? It was about refugees. I don't think it was Hanging Garden. Anyway, it was about refugees from Eastern Europe. And somebody came up to a signing in Kirkcaldy and said, I've got the same surname as your character and I'm a refugee from that country. I went, oh my God. And they said, and we were in the paper. Our case was mentioned in the paper about a year ago. And I think you've taken us from there. And I said I didn't, but I couldn't prove it.
Yeah,
really.
Do you think there might have been some osmosis?
I don't know. I really, because I can't remember now about how I came up with that name. I mean, I probably went online or got it from some kind of dictionary of surnames of countries. I mean, in this book, there's a kind of Russian in this book, and I just went to a kind of list of common Russian surnames and common Russian first names, decided what the name was going to be, and then Googled that name to see if there was anybody famous or notable who had that name, and struck lucky.
Yes, wise for legal reasons. The problem will come when someone says, "My name's John Rebus," and you've been...
Well, there's Joe Rebus. I have a drink with Joe Rebus on a Friday night in Edinburgh. I mean, this I didn't know, because the name Rebus means picture puzzle. And that's why I gave him the name Rebus. And then when I moved back to Edinburgh in 1996, bumped into a guy called Joe Rebus in a bar. And he said, "I'm in the phone book." I said, "Well, I never looked in the phone book." And sure enough, he's still there. He's in the Edinburgh phone book. Rebus J for Joe, lives in Rankin Drive. Lives in Rankin.